It's the middle of the work week and I'm playing hooky. I'm gonna take you on what I hope will be an epic adventure to Epcot. I'm gonna renew my annual passes and we're gonna celebrate. Welcome to pammieplusparks. I am Pammie, your plus-size fairy godmother, bringing you all the magic Disney and Florida has to offer plus-size people. And today, I'm headed into Epcot. I am playing hooky from work because I'm gonna renew my annual passes and I want to celebrate that with you and have you come along with me because you helped make it possible. So it's 8:30 in the morning on a Tuesday morning and the first section of the parking lot is almost completely full. Usually when I'm here this early on a weekday, the parking lot is pretty empty. I think it's busier because we're right smack dab in the middle of the holiday season. It's December 11th. I've forgotten how strenuous it is to walk in cold weather. This morning it's 42 degrees out. With the wind, it feels like it's in the mid-30s. That is pretty cold for this Florida girl. So the reason I want to take you guys with me to renew my annual pass is because this is all due to you guys. The viewers of the pammieplusparks channel and the members of the pammieplusparks Facebook group helped contribute the funds that were needed for me to be able to buy this annual pass outright. And considering that Mark's taking a break from work right now due to health concerns, he's doing great by the way, not having that monthly payment for an annual pass is a huge relief to Mark and I. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this. Not only is it great that we won't have the monthly payment, but I actually get to upgrade my pass. The pass I'm getting for 2019 will have unlimited access to all 4 theme parks with no blackout dates, as well as access to the water parks. So I'm going to be covering even more Disney for you in 2019. I am super excited about that. I couldn't just sit at home in my pajamas and renew my annual pass from the comfort of my sofa. I had to actually come to Epcot, renew the passes, take you with me, and celebrate by trying to have a little bit of an adventure. So once I finish renewing the passes right now, we'll go inside and we'll see what we can see. It is the holiday season. There'll be decorations, maybe some cookies. I know there are several members of the pammieplusparks Facebook group who are vacationing in Walt Disney World this week, so maybe we'll run into some people. You never know, it might turn out to be an epic Epcot adventure. I do want to say that renewing my annual passes was super fast. The folks who work in the ticket booths here are really efficient. If I did this at home, I probably wouldn't have done it as fast. I would be sitting there reading everything and clicking on everything and it would take me forever. So if you are an annual pass holder and you live in Florida, it's worth it just to like go to a park, go up to one of the ticket booths and renew your passes. It only takes a few minutes and you're gonna be at Disney anyhow. You may as well do it there. One of the things I find interesting is that people either stand right there to get a picture of the ball, or they stand right here in front of the big planter to get their picture in front of the big Epcot ball. My favorite spot is here in front of the Leave a Legacy walls because the way it's set up, there's no one behind you. So the great thing about standing here, again, is there's like no one behind you in your view. You got a perfect shot of Spaceship Earth behind you. And because of the monorail being right here, especially in the morning, there's a little shadow in this area, which allows you to have the beautiful light from the morning, but the shade keeps it from glaring in your eyes. So you still get a well-lit shot with no one in the background. But no one ever stands here where the legacy wall is to take their pictures. This is where you want to be, not in front of the planter, not in the big middle of the pathway, but over here off to the side. You get the best pictures here. Just a little tip. Spaceship Earth is literally a walk-on right now, so I'm gonna kick the celebration off by hitting up a classic ride. fun ride. It was nice and relaxing and a great way to start off my day. Now, I told you earlier that I'm playing hooky today, but my boss actually knows where I am. I've worked a lot of overtime during this holiday season and I have to work tonight, but I got most of the day off today. But that still means I have to leave Epcot by noon if I'm going to make it into work this evening. We still have about 2.5 hours to run around and just see what happens. By the way, this is where you find the bubblegum wall. This is like a Instagram famous wall here at Epcot. It's just outside the exit of Spaceship Earth. Right now it's kind of hard to see it because you can see the shadows from the morning sun. But when you come over here in the afternoon, the sunlight is just perfect and it is a great spot to take selfies. All right, guys. I was gonna take it easy this morning and meander around, but I got a text message from someone and I have an opportunity to do a sneak attack meetup. It's not something I normally do, but I'm gonna do it today. I'll explain to you later. I gotta run. Okay, so I'm in the courtyard now, awaiting the arrival of the people that I'm trying to meet up with, and I see them coming right now. I can't wait to tell you all about it after I meet up with them because it's a pretty exciting story. I'm trying to like fake that I'm shooting so they'll see me shooting a video, waving my arms around and go, oh my gosh, that's Pammie, and recognize me and come running over. So that's the goal here, and I think it's gonna happen right now. It's happening, she spotted me, she's heading over right now, I hear her. Surprise! 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 Happy birthday! Hi, Christina! Are you happy to see me? I'm gonna turn this off and say hi. This is all because this guy right over here, Corey. All right, so I want you guys to meet Christina here on my left, Corey to my right. Hi. Corey and I have been working on this meeting for about 2 months. It's Christina's birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you. And the reason why I made the exception to meet up with Christina when Corey wrote to me is because when he wrote to me, I realized he was the boyfriend of Christina, whom I was considering to be a moderator for the group. And I thought this is the perfect opportunity to wish her a happy birthday and ask her in person if she would like to be a moderator for the group, which I've done, and she has said yes! So, welcome Christina as one of our moderators of the group. I will be announcing all the names of the rest of the moderators very shortly, but I wanted to introduce you to Christina while I had the opportunity here live and in person. So thanks Corey for setting this up. I really appreciate all the work. And thank you for saying yes. Thank you. And happy birthday. Thank you. And I hope you guys have a wonderful, magical rest of your vacation. Thanks guys.
Thank you. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. All right, so I promised you guys there'd be something epic, and to me that was really epic, getting to have the opportunity to meet up with a moderator in person. A lot of the people that I'm considering to be moderators are from all over the world and all over the country. So to get that opportunity to not only wish somebody happy birthday in person who's a moderator, but actually ask them to be a moderator in person was epic to me. What an amazing day this is shaping up to be. It's beautiful out, it's chilly, but it's beautiful. I got to renew my annual passes in person and it was awesome. And I got to meet Christina, which was amazing. And Christina's here with some of her friends as well. So I didn't want to take up any more of their time or day because I can't spend the day with them because I do have to go back to work. But I'm taking a few minutes to sit and relax before I head along and see what else I can find as I walk through Epcot. You never know, I might run into some more adventure along the way. Something to note about the World Showcase, it doesn't open until 11 a.m. But the Frozen ride, I believe it has fast passes starting at like 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. They have the rope down for the World Showcase, and it allows you to get past Mexico and into Norway. But once you get through Norway, there's another rope that goes up in front of China, and that rope doesn't come down till 11 a.m. so you won't have access to the rest of the World Showcase. We're about to walk back into Mexico because I had to backtrack because China's not open and it's only 10:30. The little kiosk shop is open over here, but the actual pavilion for Mexico doesn't open till 11. Well, if you happen to be in the mood for a margarita at 10 o'clock in the morning, it looks like José de Margarita is open and ready to sell you an alcoholic beverage. I am going to be totally honest with you here. If I didn't have to go back to work this afternoon and I was here for the whole day, I'd be getting a margarita. The Mexico Pavilion is one of my all-time favorites in the World Showcase. Not only is it beautiful on the outside, but it is amazingly detailed and gorgeous on the interior. I love the music, I love the food, I love the culture. It's really, really, really a fun pavilion to visit. There's even a ride inside. I've heard a rumor that they're planning on putting a Coco ride inside the Mexico pavilion. And I know some people are upset about that, but I'm kind of excited about it because I love that movie. And I think it really offers a lot of cultural opportunities that maybe the current boat ride doesn't. So I think it could be very rich in heritage and culture. It could be really beautiful. And if Disney has their way, I'm sure they'll make it spectacular. I almost stayed past the opening ceremony to go on the Grand Fiesta Tour ride, but there were pretty thick crowds outside the building, and I knew I really wouldn't be able to get any good shots inside. And I have a little less than an hour before I have to leave the park. I think what I want to do before I leave today is meander on over to the World Showcase tree and take a look at that before I leave. Well, I really would have liked to have gotten some of the cookies around the World Showcase. It's not quite 11 o'clock in the morning and none of the cookie stands are open. So I stopped at that Joffrey's and I got myself a white chocolate mocha gingerbread latte and a giant chocolate chip cookie, and I've got the perfect spot to sit and enjoy the beautiful World Showcase tree here at Epcot. I'm actually sitting behind the tree. This is the back side of the tree. The front of the tree on the other side is the part that you see as you head towards the World Showcase. If I were to show you the very top of the tree up there, you actually see the back of the angel, so you're actually seeing angel butt. But this is actually a great spot to sit. There's a little wall over here. As you can see behind me, there's hardly anyone on this side of the tree. So if you wanted to take pictures with the tree, the lighting is fantastic on this side of the tree and you're gonna get some great shots. It's actually gonna be much better shots than if you were on the other side where they have a PhotoPass photographer. This is the perfect winter holiday day, and for an annual pass holder who has many opportunities to come back to the park, this is the perfect kind of day. You don't have any agenda, there's no ride you need to be on, you're only here for a few hours. Just soak in the atmosphere, the music, the decorations, and people watch and relax. Just to give you kind of an idea of how big this tree is, I'm about 20 feet away from it and the ornament is this big. Probably this ornament here, if it were standing next to me on the ground, would probably be about waist high. It's huge. So this tree features ornaments that have the globes, banners wishing you a happy holidays in different languages, and then there's larger ornaments that have the flags of the 11 different nations represented in the World Showcase here at Epcot. All right, I had a lot of fun relaxing. I think there's one more thing I want to do before I leave. I'm still a little bit cold, so I'm gonna hop into mouse gear, just look around, do a little window shopping. Oh, even mouse gear's ready for the holidays, some snowflakes, some poinsettias. Let's check it out. Looks like mouse gear is decked out. There's Christmas everywhere. Look at this really nifty highlighter set. It's the trash cans from Fantasyland, Adventureland, Frontierland. I can't read everything. Main Street, and this is Tomorrowland. So yeah, that's pretty cool. What a neat set. Look at these ears. They feature Spaceship Earth and the colors of the German flag. So basically, those ears combine both Future World and the World Showcase. It's really clever. Look at these ears. That's the bubblegum wall. They have the ears for Great Britain and France. They've also got ears for Mexico. I think those ears are all standard ear prices. I'll check for you though. Let's have more of a look around and see what else is new here. You guys constantly ask me about this top every time you see me in it in my videos. That top is called the Walt Disney World Dolman Sleeve Top. And basically what it is it's from the Passport collection, and it features all the different iconic structures in each of the 4 Walt Disney World parks. You have Spaceship Earth, the Tree of Life, Cinderella's Castle, and Tower of Terror. And look, there's the partner statue. And you have the monorail as well. Now this top is $34.99 and it comes in sizes extra small through 3X. I own the top in a 3X and I normally wear a ladies 4 or 5X. I'm 5'4", I weigh 350 pounds, and I also wear a US women's size 30, sometimes a 32 in a top, to give you an idea. So that top is actually quite generously sized. I know a number of members of Pammie Plus Parks have purchased that online and they love it. I'll put a link to that top in the description down below in the video, so if you're interested in buying it. All right, I found the Christmas ears. These are cute. They combine a sweater with pom-poms, and the sweater features an ornament of Mickey ears. This is very reminiscent of the Mickey Mouse 90th anniversary merchandise we've been seeing. It kind of falls right in line with that. Another pair of popular ears this season are these plaid ears with a little touch of green in them and a red band that says Merry and Bright. And this is another pair of the holiday ears with a green glitter bow, gold embroidery, and sparkly rhinestones. Do you guys remember the Disney Cat Lady shirt that I tried on at the Disney Style store? They have it here too in sizes extra small through 3X. As you know already, the 3X fits me, and $34.99 is the price tag on this shirt. Well, wouldn't you know it, while I was shopping, I happened to run into somebody who was giving out the annual pass holder magnets, and I went ahead and grabbed mine while I was here. That's amazing. I was not expecting that. So that made me really happy. I get to take this to work with me and put this on my little whiteboard that I have at work with all my other magnets. I'm not really a baseball hat person, but this is adorable. It's rose gold with rose gold sequins. This hat is $27.99. I find myself in a conundrum. I really want these ears. There's something else I saw that I want too, and I may have to make a choice. I have always loved Figment, and this Figment doll is $24.99, and he's really a big size. He's so cute. I don't know. Do I get Figment or do I get the ears? Once again, Mouse Gear never disappoints. They always have such a fantastic selection. I do think that it is one of the best gift shops in all of the parks. They do have the best selection of plus size shirts inside any of the parks. For the most part, you've already seen me try on most of those things in the Disney Springs shopping videos I've done. If you haven't seen the 4-part Disney Springs shopping series I did, you're missing out. That video shows you basically all of the tops that are available in plus sizes throughout all of the parks during this time of the year. I also was planning to get myself a treat, and I picked out the ears. I couldn't decide between Figment and the ears, and I almost walked out with the bubblegum ears, but there were like 30 people in line at the register. So I went to another register and there were 30 people there. I don't really have the time to wait in that line, so I'm just gonna head out, and you never know, maybe I'll hit a kiosk on the way out that has the ears I'm looking for without a line. Sometimes that happens. You know, so if you go into a store and you see some ears you really want, and there's a big line at the register, and you don't want to wait in it and waste your time waiting in that line, keep your eyes peeled in kiosks as you walk through the park. You might actually find them at a kiosk with nobody waiting in line to buy them, or with a very short line. That's a helpful tip at this time of year. There they are, the bubblegum wall ears I wanted, here at a kiosk just by the fountain. There's no one in line to buy anything, so I bypassed that 30-person line inside. I don't think I mentioned it before when I was in Mouse Gear, but the ears are $27.99 each, and that was really for all the ears that you saw. So I'm really excited to see these at a kiosk just as I'm leaving the park. I can grab them now, use my annual pass holder discount, and not have to wait in line. Score! Now, even though it is later in the day and it's very sunny out, you would think that it would have gotten warmer, but it's actually gotten a little bit colder in my opinion because the wind has picked up. If you're coming to Florida during the winter months, I highly recommend layering a light layer underneath, a sweater or sweatshirt, a jacket, and your #1 accessory should be a scarf. It's almost 12:30, so I'm actually running a half hour later than I wanted to, but I'll still have 2.5 hours to do a drive that might take me about 1 hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours, and I'll be to work on time. The thing that took me a little extra time is I stopped to talk to some cast members who were talking about how the legacy walls that are behind me back here are scheduled to be removed sometime in the next year and a half. I'm not sure if that's true. They couldn't entirely confirm it, but they've heard rumors that they're going to take those legacy walls out. I don't know if they'll relocate them or what will be done with all the legacy plaques. Oh my gosh, guys, it's so late. It is 12:42, so I'm really far behind schedule, but I kind of booked in a little extra time in case I stopped to take pictures and stuff, and I did. You know, I stopped to get lots of cute pictures at the bubblegum wall with my bubblegum ears. You'll see those on Instagram. If you aren't already following me on Instagram and Twitter, those links are down below in the description, and check that out. Did you guys feel like this was like an epic day? I did. I got my annual pass, I got my magnet, I got bubblegum ears, I got to wish Christina a happy birthday and welcome her to the moderators group for the Pammie Plus Parks Facebook group. Yeah, man, that was like pretty awesome. I got a lot done in just a few hours. It was well worth the drive up here, and I had such a great time. I even got to take pictures of the tree and just sort of relax and enjoy Epcot without feeling like I had to film a bunch of stuff and get on a bunch of rides. If you enjoy videos like this, let me know down in the comments, and I'll do more videos from time to time that are sort of like a day in the life of what it's like for me for the whole day while I'm in a park. I'm not sure if that's something you guys are interested in. I know you really like to focus in on the videos that show you how to get on and off of rides and dining reviews and things like that. But if you also like these longer format videos that kind of show you the whole day, let me know. I'll make more of them for you. Well, thank you so much for joining me for this entire day at Epcot. It's actually, like I said, it's very close to 1 o'clock and I'm about to hit the road. My day isn't over yet. I have a 2 to 2.5 hour drive to work, and I'll be working 3 to 5 hours at work before heading home. So my day's almost halfway over. But it's been an exciting, amazing, wonderful day, and I thank you so much for joining me. And remember, life is a roller coaster. Enjoy the ride.